Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. May. Runs the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's Henderson on the give. He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henderson on 2nd down, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Trying the right side, and he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Henderson here from the gun. He loses the football, but I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. Keeps away from one. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Here's May, 3rd and goal. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Andy Borregales on for the field goal.
Borregales connects. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
65, 65.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
That's good.
They pick up at 17. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
They give now to Henderson. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. And with less than a yard to go here, and they're leaving the offense out there. Running for it, it's Henderson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the 1st.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. There's a dive up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
May off the play fake. Isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 1. Here's May. He brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Henderson gets in. Touchdown, New England. the Patriots go up by 12. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes call that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Come on. Steady.
Right up the gut. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Hot 70. 70, get the rope.
Looking to throw here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Go play action on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go. 70,
Hand off on second and short. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Up the middle. Here goes Allen. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Gillette after this. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Brings it in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a one-score game before halftime. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets get it back to within 6.
13. Jets 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Things going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they get it to him. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going play action, May. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Here's May. He's got a man left. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
May now on third down. Throwing the out route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The run here with Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He has room past the 25. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots bump the lead up to 13 points. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's going to throw this one. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. and he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Putt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Handoff to the back. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, here's May. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw for May. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Sticking with Henderson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. They've got a screen to the running back. Escapes the defender. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On first down, they'll run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's May to the air. Hits him on the out route. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yes, sir.
Operated from the gun. Here's May. Caught by Flowers. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Borregales connects. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
His return starts at the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 68.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It is caught at the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Nice launch on that one, but it falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
They'll go play action. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. May on 1st and 10. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Back to the air. It's May. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up 4th and long. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. 70. Hawk 70.
Come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So we're through 3 here. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
34-yard line.
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Tag.
Setting up to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
So a read handoff to Allen. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And the Jets 1st down.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Captain Ryan. Go.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they are fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Warrior 70. 70 Lions.
It's Allen on 3rd down. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Tiger.
Milligan throw out of the gun. Taking a shot deep here. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
It's 23. Jets.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Another defensive stop here. It's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Plowing up the middle. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. May off the play fake. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Fielded by Henderson. Manages the 35 before they can...
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now May coming off that kick. Complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's going to have about 2 with 2nd down now.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. May. He's a man right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down now, ball at the 33. The give now to Henderson. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on second. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Another carry for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. And off headed left. Henderson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What would you call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Jets got to score in a hurry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
On the set.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
79 Broncos. 60 Vices. Panther 11.
Now we give to Allen, running right. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Braylon Allen, the touchdown!
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
His kick is good. That's the score. Patriots 30, Jets 27.
Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up for us.
The victory formation.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?